The focus of this video is on the digital block. Now, modern systems are composed of a mixture of components, each with a different operational semantics. So a microcontroller, for example, will have a dynamic suited to more control-oriented and time-oriented dynamics. Programmable DSP will be more suited to DSP or data flow dynamics, and an analog interface will be more suited to continuous time dynamics. And within VisualSim Architect, these are represented by objects that support different models of computation. On the left, we have the discrete event simulator object, which supports time simulation. In the middle, we have an untimed digital that supports synchronous data flow, untimed DSP algorithms. And on the right-hand side, we have a continuous time object that supports analog and analog simulation. Most of the simulations you're going to be running in VisualSim Architect are going to be timed-based simulations, and therefore these will require the instantiation of the digital block to indicate that time-based simulation is required for the system you've created. Consider the following block diagram. Here we have a transaction source generating transactions sent to the processing block, which is intended here to forward the transaction to the text display block. And here we have the instantiation of the digital block. One of the common operations that, or common things that you'll do with the digital block is you will specify the stop time for the digital block. So in addition to specifying the digital block as a timed simulation, you'll also specify when the stop time is. And what we typically do here is we link the stop time to a parameter on the main window. I call it tstop. And that parameter is here, and this specifies the simulation stopping time, which currently is set to 5.0. When I run the simulation, I find that the transactions are being generated in a periodic manner after every 1 second. And the simulation ends at the t-stop time, which is 5.0. Now if we change t-stop to, let's say, 10.0 and rerun the simulation, we find that the transactions are forwarded all the way until the stopping time, 10.0. So this is one of the main, two of the main reasons for using the digital block. The first is to indicate time simulation, and the other is to specify how long your simulations will run. This concludes our video on the digital block.